hush of dawn, where quiet flows, gentle tides of peace arise and grow, softly chanting, voices blend and sway, guiding hearts to a tranquil bay. Whispers of the silent mind, echoes deep and undefined, subtle tones that calm and bind. In the stillness, truth we find.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Trance Evidential Tuesday. I coined that just now. If you can, write in the comments hello so I know you're here. We can get started. Just waiting for people to show up. Spirits already blending. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, a lot of love, great connection. We're just waiting for you guys to arrive. You're the late ones to the party. So just come on in, say hello, drop a hello in the comment section so I can see you're here. And we'll connect with spirit. Hello there, Aline. Welcome. Is it Aline Clara Maria Arand? I'm going to say Aline instead of saying all those names. This way it's easier. Hello, Christine. Hey, Bill. How you doing, pal? Hello, Donna. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see everybody here. So, again, Trance Evidential. Yeah. Okay, so Trance Evidential, guys, what I do in this segment is I don't go with you. Hi, Sylvie. I don't go with your text, so no hard feelings. I just go with spirit, and I just kind of connect with them. It's a beautiful blend, and I just bring through whatever I'm receiving, and then just text in the comment if you can understand any of the evidence. Hello, Allison. And the more you understand, the more powerful the connection is with spirit, and then they speak through me, Trance Evidential, and deliver you their message personally. I'm out of it at that point. So we're going to start, get the show on the road here. Now, I saw this vision a while ago before I even joined the circle. So the vision came back to me. So let me just explain to you what I'm receiving. I see a vision of a young girl, and she's wearing some sort of a school outfit. It's like a jumper. It has the straps here. It's like a little dress. It's like purple and charcoal, like squares, like a pattern. She has a white shirt just past her elbow. She's got these white socks and these black shoes. So she's like some kind of a uniform. Hey, Craig. And now what I received was a mother and sister. Now, I'm not certain yet what this relationship is, if it's a mother, an aunt, mother, sister, or if it's somebody who lost a mother and a sister. So we're going to hold that for a second. I'm just kind of giving you what I'm getting. I did hear the name Gladys and Eunice, and then I heard Pita. And Pita was spoken like with a British accent. Now, again, don't worry about the names if they don't resonate with you right now. It could be somebody in the living, someone connected with them. But I did receive that image of the girl with that outfit, the school outfit. And again, like purple and charcoal or gray. Hey, Rebecca, squares, the strap over her shoulders, and a white shirt past her elbows, and white socks and black shoes. So I don't know now if this is a vision of a mother or sister in spirit, or if you were a schoolgirl and had that uniform. I'm not certain yet what that is. And again, Gladys, Eunice, and Peter are names that came up. Again, it could be relevant, it could not be relevant. So let's start working on personalities to understand who these people are. Hi, Leah. Yeah, the mother presence is coming forth really close now. She's a wise woman. So this will be a mother in spirit who's wise. I'm not certain if she has higher education that made her wise, or if it's just life that made her wise. A word she would definitely use a lot is persistency, to be persistent, not give up. I think I'm sensing she was more preaching what she didn't live. I don't feel that this mom was a persistent one. I guess maybe she might have given up a little bit. Hey, June, maybe she gave up a little bit, or maybe she wasn't chasing dreams. She gave up on them, or something to the effect that life had took away her zest. She wasn't as pursuing as she may have once been in her life, and she kind of would have forced this on you to be persistent, to not give up, to keep going with it. I missed some stuff, but it couldn't be my uniform. Okay, let's go back a little bit then. Again, I received first a vision of a young girl, like a school uniform. It was a skirt with the like a jumper, the straps over the shoulder. It was like purple and charcoal, like squares or something like that. I'm seeing a pattern. A white shirt just past the elbows, and white socks with black shoes. And again, I received a mom. I'm sensing a mom and a sister. And I'm not sure where the sister is yet. I don't know if they're both in spirit, or it could be the aunt, mom's sister. I'm not sure. I did hear Gladys, Eunice, and Peter. Peter with a British accent. Again, it doesn't have to be the names associated with these in spirit. It could be something they're living. But this is mom's personality that I just mentioned, where she was wise, but I don't think it's more of a higher education learning, more like a wise in life. Mom, sister's past. Okay, great, Rebecca. So it could be mom and sister. Very, very good. Can you understand that uniform is yours? Because I do see a little girl. I'm assuming it would be you. And can you understand any of these names? Not sure about the uniform unless I was very young. Yeah, this girl was young. I would put her 6, 7, 8 years old. A young girl I'm seeing. It's okay if you don't understand the uniform. Maybe somebody else can. If you can't, just type that you can understand that uniform. Also, can you understand the names, Rebecca, Gladys, Eunice, or Peter? Anything associated with them? Hey, Sharon. And persistency. Might have been my uniform, could be when I was very young. Peter Gladys, wonderful. Excellent. We got Peter and Gladys. Awesome. And Peter is British, correct? Peter. This is definitely a British accent with him. Now, can you understand, Rebecca, your mom's go-to of being persistent? Always be persistent. Don't give up. Go with what you want. Go for a dream, even if you think it's unattainable. Don't give up. It's easy to give up. Okay, great. Thank you, Rebecca. Great. Okay, so again, this is where she's coming in again about persistency. I'm sensing that you're slipping, in the sense where you're not as persistent as you should be. You're kind of teetering a little bit. You're kind of giving up on something, or something that you're perceiving to be a little bit too difficult, and you're uncertain if it's going to pan out. So you're kind of like stepping back a little bit. Can you understand that? Okay, and that's you right now. Excellent, Rebecca. Excellent. Okay, that's exactly where she's coming through, because she's she's reminding you you have to be persistent. Now she has away. She speak with her finger up. You know, you have to be persistent. You have to continue. You can't give up. Like people would point, she did it up. Can you understand that? I'm feeling that she's doing this. Like she's not listening. She's she's not listening. She needs to be persistent. So something like with the finger up, or you do the finger up, or somebody's doing the finger up here. I can just feel my hand going up, and they're doing this a lot. It's about fear. Fear, Rebecca. You're scared. You're scared. You're scared. You're scared. I can feel your I can feel your anxiety with this fear. Something you're perceiving is very overwhelming that is kind of scaring you a little bit. And that's why she's coming in. She's coming in with a beautiful, gentle love. Ooh, I can feel this love warm in my heart. I hope you can feel the warmth in your heart too. So let me now just bring her through for you. Let her come and speak to you directly. She had a little cutesy little nickname for you, didn't she? I don't think she called you Angel, but she called you something like that. A little muffin or something. She's got some kind of cutesy name for you that she. Wow. I've been with you through every phase of your life, every change, every new emotion, every new fear. I've been consistently proud of you for how you have overcome all obstacles, how you view yourself, how you found your strength, how you finally learned that you only have yourself to turn to. There are many who love you, many who assist you, but you found the truth. You always have yourself. Character is built in those unsettling moments where you briefly lose sight, you briefly forget your strength, you briefly become overwhelmed. But this is nothing new for you. You always find your return back to yourself. This is only one more moment, a passing moment in your life. This too shall pass. You'll find your strength by looking within, trusting yourself. When you lose sight, it becomes almost unmanageable. And this is why you fear. You lose hope and you question your abilities. That's not new either. Believe in yourself, darling. You have what it takes to overcome any obstacle. You have courage, intelligence, beauty, a wonderful personality, a heart full of love. Don't allow life to change any of that. Your strength is within. I am a part of your strength. I always have been. I always shall be. Eternal love, my dear. That's what you have with me. That was nice, Rebecca. That was nice energy. Thank you. You've been crawling this past week. It's all good, Rebecca. There's no time. You're allowed. It's been my honor, Rebecca. Thank you. Beautiful lessons. Beautiful lessons. Thank you for taking all that. All right, everybody. For those who came late, welcome. This is Trance Evidential. So I don't look at your messages, but thanks anyway. No offense. I just connect with spirit, and whoever comes forth, I bring you guys the evidence, information, whatever you could take. Just type in it. We're gonna go with spirit tonight, not your text. So just listen to see if anything resonates with you. If so, then please just type what you can take, and then the connection becomes even stronger. And then they speak through me to you, which is my honor. Now I'm seeing frogs. Something about this. I'm sensing a young boy and a young girl, maybe siblings or cousins or friends. Something about frogs out in the lake or the swamp or whatever that is. I don't know, some dirty ass place. Some dirty place. And they're picking these frogs and they're jumping around. So it could be that the girl is a tomboy. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. Maybe one of you females was a tomboy. Or it's as a boy and a girl. Maybe you had a brother or cousin or somebody. I'm sensing that the boy version is in spirit and the female version is here. That's how I'm perceiving it right now. It could be the other way around. Okay, so let me just continue. Your dad had frogs. Oh, that's funny. Okay, great. Aline, can you understand you playing with frogs when you were young? Are you a female or male, Aline? Is this a boy and a girl I see here? I also received the name Abraham. Abraham. I don't know if this is connected to the spirit or if somebody's in the living, but I thought it was Abe, but I was corrected Abraham. So I don't know what this is about or who that name is. So if somebody can understand Abraham, frogs, and I see a vision of a young girl and a young boy at this pond or lake or something. I can take the lake my friend passed. Okay, Holly, great. And that would be a male friend, correct? Okay, Aline is a female. Okay, great. Aline, can you understand a young boy? You could take the name Abraham. Okay, wonderful, Aline. Thank you. I do feel I'm connected with you. Holly, can you understand Abraham? Now, Aline, do you have a brother? So Hardy, let me know if you could take Abraham. And Aline, let me know if you have a brother or a young boy. Oh, Maria. Okay, great. Yeah, but I have a boy and a girl, not two girls. My big brother is spirit, but I cannot take the name. Or you cannot take the name. Okay, sorry. Okay. Your big brother in spirit. Okay. You see, that is the boy in spirit. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So your big brother and you played with frogs, and there was a lake or a pond or a lake where the frogs were there. Can you understand that, Aline? Because I'm sensing this is your brother who's coming through. Okay, Holly, thank you. You can't take Abraham. Abe. Okay, so let's keep Abraham on the side, guys. Maybe that's another spirit that's coming in afterwards. Okay, Aline. What is he here? Yes, he had a tub in the backyard, baby frog, but they escaped. Okay, no problem. That's great. Okay, so we have the brother in spirit. That's what I figured. It was either brother or friend. Okay, great. It's a brother. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Alina, I'm sensing that. Yeah, your father's in spirit. I got that too, right? Aline, have you been speaking to your brother? Have you been speaking? Something recently happened, and you're speaking to him like he's here in the room, but he's not, and you find yourself laughing. Dad was disappointed in me. I don't think your father's disappointed. Maybe your brother's here to tell you that you have your father and your brother in the spirit. I understand that. Okay. Yes, other. Other. What other? Have you been speaking to your brother recently? Like asking him? Ah, have you been asking your brother to bring you information about your father? Like out loud? Can you understand that? I can hear my brother joke around me. He makes me calm. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. This is the connection. Fantastic. Okay, great. Great. Because he knows you're speaking to him, and he knows that you understand he's around in presence. So that's a beautiful connection you guys have. Great. And that's why you feel calm. Excellent, Aline. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let him come through now and provide you the message. He also had a nickname for you too. What's with these nicknames tonight? Okay, hold on. It's not a gift, and it is not your imagination. It is deeper than thought, much more than body. It is soul to soul connection. the peace you experience mirrors the peace of your soul. There are no memories. There is no anger. There is no disappointment. There is only love. You have more love as a soul than you have for yourself as a human. Why? I am with you. We are always connected through shared love. My presence is not to offer you proof, to remind you, or to make you believe. My presence is to help you open the love within so you can truly love yourself. This is all that matters in life. Loving yourself. If you cannot love yourself truly, you cannot love others. You feel my love now as you hear my words. You sense my presence. Again, you feel calm, loved, remembered. This shall never end. For love never ends. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Thank you very much. That was nice. I appreciate that. That was beautiful. Oof. Feel a lot of love. Matzah. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Okay, guys. So again, for those who came late, this is Trance Evidential. I'm not looking at your messages, so I know you all want a reading. I'm trying to get to as many spirits as possible. I connect with spirit, which makes it a beautiful collaboration. I bring you what I'm receiving. What you can understand, just type in that you can take it or not. And then we find a connection, and then they speak through me to you. Now, I received the name Jeffrey with a G. I'm sensing a father presence, but there's also a brother here. Now, I want to say he was a toy maker or a carpenter, but something about toys. Either a toy maker or worked in a toy factory. He knew how to build things, a carpentry. I don't know if it's the father or the brother, but that's who I have, and the name Jeffrey with a G. So can anybody understand that so far? Elizabeth. And I heard the name Elizabeth. I don't know if that's you or in the living, but I'm sensing Elizabeth, Lizzie. Elizabeth or Lizzie is in the living. Toys is big here. I keep seeing these toys, wooden toys. Maybe it's a grandfather, because I'm seeing these old wooden toys. Unless Dad was young when he made them, I'm not certain. I'm a little bit off, because I'm sensing also a grandfather present. So maybe a father and a brother, or maybe you're the brother. I don't know. Your partner is 3D printing toys right now. Elizabeth, my grandmother passed. Okay, Rebecca Jones. Elizabeth, your grandmother passed. So this would possibly be a grandfather. Was he a toy maker? Rebecca, this is it's not 3D. This is those old wooden toys. They're definitely dated. I can see this man's hands, and they're thick and calloused and veins. I can see him with this little chisel, and he's fixing these, and he's creating these toys. Okay, Rebecca, thank you. What do we have? Rebecca Jones. No, you cannot understand that. Okay. So maybe Elizabeth is the grandmother. Maybe she's next. Does anybody have a father in spirit who was a carpenter, or who made toys? Like built toys? Or a grandfather in spirit that made toys, woodworking? Forget about the name, guys, if that's throwing you off. This is definitely a male. Or is somebody in the living crafting toys, building toys? So wait, Rebecca, so let's switch this around. Like maybe it's my perception is off. So you say that your partner is printing toys right now. Okay, would your partner have a father in spirit, or a brother in spirit, or both? Rebecca Jones. Okay, your partner is a carpenter. Great. Does your partner have a father in spirit that you would have known? Knit toys. She's the knit toys, Elizabeth. Okay, Rebecca. There we go. We got it. That's it. The brother is yours. Thank you very much. That's the brother. Ding ding. So this is your partner's father in spirit, and your partner's the one creating the toys. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so maybe that's why I'm seeing it as an old fashioned, because his father had those old fashioned wooden toys, and he's bringing that in to make the connection. And I guess he's impressed with how we could do it 3D these days. Okay, Rebecca Jones, we got it. We got the connection. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so if the father's here for your partner, why is your brother here for you? There's a cross overlapping here, because they're both coming in for the same message. Your brother's coming in for you, and your partner's father's coming in for him. So they both came at the same time, exactly the same time. No one before the other one. But I was leaning to the father because I was seeing the toys, and I knew the father toys was a connection. That makes a lot of sense. So something is going on between you and your partner right now, that they're both coming at the same time to offer a similar message. Now we got it. Now, what is that message? Sometimes when it's multiple spirits, you have to break it down in sequence to understand what this is. Ah. unity. This is about unity. Rebecca, can you understand that someone or an event is beginning to put, like I see a tear slowly forming on a page. Someone or some event is starting to fracture, like a little crack, a little seam of a tear on the page between you and your partner. Now, can you understand what this is? It's not broken, but you're sensing like a crack, like, a beautiful vase and there's a crack in it. You're sensing there's a little crack just starting or just forming. Can you understand that, Rebecca? And does the name William, thank you, Rebecca, does the name William have anything to do with this? I feel like William is the one who's instrumental with this crack. Can you understand the name William, Rebecca? Okay, something happened. It's like you got I think this guy William or something like that. Somebody said or did something that you and your partner kind of turned and looked at the other, not blaming the other, but that turn. William's your dad. Okay, that's Charlene. Okay, no, Rebecca, you can't understand William. Okay, forget about William. Okay, Charlene, hold William. Maybe he's coming next. That's fantastic. Rebecca, can you understand? Okay, so you understand the crack in the relationship. I'm sensing that at one point you looked at each other and something was said, and that's where this is triggered because either something your partner said to you that reminded you of your brother, or something you said to your partner that reminded your partner of the father. Something here clicked with words being spoken between the two of you. Even if you didn't recognize it or your partner didn't recognize it, it happened. And that's where that connection comes in. That's where they're both coming in. So I'm trying to see if your brother wants to come forth, but I have his father, your partner's father is coming forth. So let's just, yes, you can take that. Thank you, Rebecca. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so let him come forth and speak now. He's very fond of you, by the way. I can feel his fondness for you. I'm not certain if you knew him when he was alive or not, but he sure knows you. Relationships can be difficult at times. Relationships offer one to see their best qualities through the eyes of another. Allow one to feel love from another. Allow one to feel safe within the embrace of another. So many relationships are based on what one is able to receive. A true, lasting relationship is to be able to view yourself in the other, to offer love unconditionally toward the other, to view both as equal strengths as well as equal weaknesses, to cherish love as sacred. So think before you speak. Are my words coming from a place of love and understanding? Lead by example of humility, and the other follows. While we speak in truth and love, and the other follows. You cannot change another as you do not wish to be changed yourself. Trust the other as you trust yourself. Accept the other as you accept yourself. And love the other as you love yourself. The relationship was never meant to be one-sided. It is always a reflection within a mirror. Powerful and philosophical. That's how I sense its essence. I hope that resonates with you, Rebecca. Sharon. I'm sensing either a daughter or a sister. And I heard the name Sharon. Maybe it's not Spirit's name. Maybe it's someone in the living. I'm sensing there was a sickness. I'm happy, Rebecca. Thank you. It was an honor. It was an honor. It truly was. Okay, I'm sensing a daughter or a girlfriend, a friend, a girl. I'm sensing an illness. And again, I heard the name Sharon. It doesn't have to necessarily be Charlene, Shaz, Sharon. You understand Sharon, Charlene? Would Sharon be your daughter or a friend? My Sharon, my sister in spirit. Sister, okay. I had friend, could be sister. Yeah, sister like a friend, absolutely. So I have Sharon. Oh, Sharon, you're Sharon. Very nice. Very nice. And sister in spirit, wonderful. Okay, that's a sister and a friend. Okay, great. Okay, do you have a daughter, Sharon? Is that why she's bringing the daughter also? passed with cancer. That's a sickness, okay? Friend, okay? So we have Charlene has a friend, Sharon. Rose has a cousin, Sharon, passed with cancer, okay? Sharon is the name Sharon. She has a sister in spirit who I thought was a friend. Okay, so we have 3 people so far. Great. And Sharon Marie, can you understand an illness with your sister? And do you have a daughter? Kim has a sister, Sharon. In spirit, Kim? In spirit? No, okay. Since you all have a connection to the Sharon, that's great. Either cousin, friend, or sister. Who has a daughter? My sister has a daughter. Okay, that's it. Bingo. Your sister's the one in spirit, correct, Sharon? That's it. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Okay, Sharon Marie. Your sister's in spirit, and she has a daughter who's living, and your name is Sharon. Is that correct? Daughter. Okay, Charlene Shaz, I got you there. That's great. We're going with. Okay, you have a daughter. Okay. Right. Okay. Murdered, not the sickness. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sensing illness here. So it's Charlene's friend who has, yeah, murdered. Really had illness here. Okay, so we either have Sharon or Charlene, two of the closest. Let's see what else we have here. Something about the daughter who's alive. So Charlene has a daughter, and Sharon's friend who's passed, sister who passed, has a daughter who's alive. So it's coming down to the daughter. So either your niece Sharon or your daughter Charlene. Okay. Is there a sickness or an illness or a pain with the daughter who's alive? Can either of you understand that, Sharon or Charlene? Because she's spotlighting the daughter who's alive. Your daughter, Charlene. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's who we have. How about you, Sharon? Can you understand that? Can you understand that your niece, your sister's daughter who's alive, she is alive, right? Who was murdered? Your sister or the niece, Sharon? Diabetic. Yeah. Sickness. Right. Okay, Charlene, hold on 1 second. Sharon, who was murdered? Your sister or the niece? Yeah. Okay, Sharon, but this she's focusing on the daughter. So if you don't understand the daughter as having this sickness or illness or something, then we're gonna narrow it down to Charlene. We check the boxes off, and that's just her friend, not her sister, which is fine. So Charlene, your sister, right? But she passed. But the daughter we're talking about, the sister, it's either Sharon's sister or Charlene's friend, who's the spirit. But she's speaking about the daughter in spirit, alive. So I didn't know whose sister daughter that was. Charlene said it's her daughter, and Sharon said it was your sister's daughter, which would be your niece. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so Charlene, your friend in spirit, was she a medium? Or did she believe in mediumship before you did? And does your daughter believe in mediumship, or does she have the ability that she's connecting with your friend in spirit? Because now she's bringing me mediumship. And Abigail, would you understand the name Abigail? Guess what, Charlene? Okay, your friend was a medium. Excellent. That makes a lot of sense. That's why she's saying it. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. Excellent. Okay, and so we got the friend as a medium. She said that part. And she does. She communicates with your daughter who's sick with diabetes, and your daughter is aware that this is happening. Yeah, you're a medium. Okay. Yeah. But you didn't teach your daughter mediumship. Your friend in spirit taught your daughter mediumship. I'm trying to see who was the medium first. Was it your daughter or you? Because she's bypassing you. She's like, you're not taking credit for this. I'm the one that connects with your daughter. So I understand what this is about. Can you understand the name Abigail, Charlene? Abigail or Abby? Is with your daughter. Your daughter knows an Abigail or Abby, or she's connecting to an Abigail or Abby. Absolutely. Right. Okay. What about the name? Can you understand your daughter connecting with an Abigail or Abby? Because it's not your friend. Okay, Charlene, you're worried about something. You're worried about your daughter connecting with a spirit, or you're worried about your daughter connecting with this Abigail or Abby? Abigail. Wonderful. Would Abigail be spirit, or would Abigail be in the living? I'm sensing Abigail is in spirit, but I'm not certain. So you're concerned about your daughter change recently, she's saying. Okay, yeah, you're worried because she's sick, but you're worried about her mediumship? Would you understand that? Or how she's connecting with spirit? Something's freaking somebody out, either you or her. Can you understand what this is about, what she's referencing? In spirit. Abigail's in spirit. Okay. And that's what I thought. And Abigail is the one connecting with your daughter. Now, what happened? Did she say that she saw a ghost and you got nervous, or you said you saw a ghost? Something about the word ghost popped up now. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. So, okay. So your friend is so funny. Your friend is saying to you like you should know better or you know better. Hey, Carrie. Okay, so Charlene, let your friend come in. That she's laughing. She finds this humorous. Okay, there's nothing to fear about ghosts because they're not real. My loads, me loads going on. Yes, I seen ghosts. Okay, so you're the one that seen the ghosts. Okay, great, perfect, perfect. So something but still something you're nervous about with your daughter. Okay, something about your daughter. Maybe she's the one that's afraid that you see ghosts. Maybe she's getting scared or something to that effect. So something's happening that she's focusing on your daughter and you. Not to be okay, let me just you connect with her all the time. Okay, so you know. But you connect with your friend. Because she's like, she doesn't need me. She connects with you anyway. But she's taking the opportunity. She's like, I'm going to take the opportunity and speak to her anyway. Because I don't think she speaks to you this way. Ah, refreshing. A new outlet. Yummy. Notice there are many outlets to communicate. As long as you're receptive, communication is possible. Humility is essential. It is not a reward. It is not a talent. It is not a spectacle. It is a natural communion of consciousness. Humility. Teach that. Express that. Because what she sees is what she becomes. Honor, vulnerability, humility, and acceptance is all you should be teaching. The pureness, the reverence is what allows the communication to strengthen. Don't be concerned, and she won't be concerned. Don't fear, and she won't fear. Honor, she will honor. She learns from you as you learn from her. And both are learning through us. Very good. Nice, nice, nice. And either Bill or Becky came by. Bill, are you still here? Thanks, Sheldon. It was a lot of fun. Perwinder, are you still here? My pleasure, Charlene. My pleasure. Okay, really quick. Is there a Bill or a Becky here? Because I have like a minute or two left. Is there a Bill or a Becky here? Or can someone understand a Bill or a Becky? This is just one that knows we're out of time. Bill was my dad. There you go, Charlene. Back in the... So maybe that's what it was. Bill was there, and Bill wanted to speak because I heard that right when your friend was done. Can you understand a Becky, Charlene? So that was Bill. Bill was your dad in spirit. Is your dad in spirit? He was also here when your friend was bringing through the message, and I heard him just say Bill. So no, he's here. But Becky, Becky, Bill, no, you know, I guess I'm just saying is that, you know, Bill was just Rebecca. Okay, fantastic. Is Rebecca in spirit also, Charlene? Rebecca. Yeah, that makes sense. Dad's in spirit. How about Rebecca? Is Rebecca in spirit? Becky? Charlene, would Rebecca be in spirit that also knows your dad, Bill? She is. Thank you, Charlene. Okay. That's the two names that came at the end. Just their name. Bill and Becky or Rebecca. They came in with a name, and the message behind it is an abundance of love to the moon and back. That was it. Just their names and the message, an abundance of love to the moon and back. I hope you can understand that. I hope that message it hits home. Whew. Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining the Trance Evidential Tuesday. Moderator, you like that new name I gave it? Thank you. It was a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate it. For all those who did not get to your loved ones, just come again next week. If they're meant to come through, they will. Feels great. I love it. I feel so energized right now, and I feel the love, and I hope you guys do it as well. So thank you so very much for your time, for your continued support, and I hope to see you next week. Be good to yourselves. Relax. Take life easy. Thank you, Maria. It's a pleasure being of service to Spirit. Take life easy, guys. Laugh, smile, have fun. Be good to yourselves. And connect to Spirit. They're always with us. See you next week, everybody. Thank you. Bye.